Okay. What's up? Hey, this your boy, Rico. Back to give y'all a fire video. Y'all having a good day? Hey, I'm having a good day. I'm having a very good day. Hey, I hope you're performing it. Even when you don't want to, even when you're tired, you better be on it. Like, I don't care what gotta come to mind to get you to remember. Make sure you remember. But check this out. Hey, now, I hope you're having a good day. Hope y'all vibing. Hope y'all feeling good. Y'all, I was like, hey, it's been like 4 days already. Let me go back to my peoples real quick though. But hey, now look. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see? Y'all see that? No way. Now look, I know y'all like, hey, when it comes to these celebrities, right? As far as I know, it's either they've been doing what they always doing, which is the you know, surgeried up, right? You know, cut, slice, peel back, tuck. You know, they be doing all that, right? They be doing all that. Now look, there's all right. Look, it's either there's a clip I'm gonna show y'all, right? Of I guess how they be spazzing when they get this adrenal, right? I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna say the full entire name because I don't know if YouTube policy against that. I don't know, right? You gotta say, you really gotta watch out what you say on YouTube, but they be saying, people be censoring themselves, saying all type of shit. But anyway, look, check this out. Now, when it comes to this adrenal, right? Look, peep this shit out.
Adrenochrome.
What does it do?
It stops the aging process dead in its tracks and forces it into retreat.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far away, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby.
I've had stem cells in the blood of a 2-year-old child injected into my skin, and my face still looks like this.
You need to be using fetus blood, Eddie. A little spritz of afterbirth, darling.
Oh, I'm feeling good today, Mikey. Yeah.
Now y'all seen that, right? All right, now look. So it's either, I guess, when they starve these celebrities of adrenal, it's either that, how we, I know you can get it from, you know, I know a grown adult, but they say the most potent shit is from the tiny ones, you know. Getting it from them, that real monster, that real Monsters Inc. type shit, for real. Go watch Monsters Inc. You understand. So, I know makeup helps a lot, but you don't go from that to that. You don't go from to come eat this shit out. Like, come on. come on. Come. I know makeup. If that was pure makeup, I believe that too, because I know makeup can do a lot. Makeup can transform your whole damn face. So, but she did get a facelift, and then they threw the makeup over that. Okay, yeah, but damn, to me personally, she looked more like Kim than anything. But for the people that really control this, there's two different type of people, and then from some that honestly think they know, it's not even them either. The ones that control, the ones that really and runs this shit. It's not no Rockefeller. You know, maybe, that there's families that been around and that's really, that practice the shit. But the ones that really runs the minds of the society that you know of, they're very, I wouldn't even say evil. They're very, I don't give a fuck. I mean, very, I don't give a, and you don't know their names. I don't know if you're probably, I don't know. I don't know if they shapeshift, call it what you want. Lizard, whatever, alien, whatever the hell ever. But the ones that run this shit though, you don't know their names of them. You don't know them at all. Trust me. And for the ones that I guess that probably know somewhat of the practice of the ones that's over this shit are these families that y'all know of, like the Rockefellers and BlackRock and some shit like that. But trust me, the real deal, deep dark, I don't give a trust me, they don't give a fuck at all. On some, I can't even explain it to y'all type, they don't give a fuck. But these names, these stories y'all hear of werewolves and witches and warlocks, that shit's all real.
Was used also in worshiping the devil, participated in human sacrifice rituals and cannibalism. You come from generations of ritualistic abuse?
Yes, my family has an extensive family tree. It's gone back to like 1700.
Does everyone else think it's a nice Jewish family? From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl.
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family. There would be rituals in which babies would be sacrificed, and you would have to,
Whose babies?
There were people who bred babies in our family. No one would know about it. A lot of people were overweight, so you couldn't tell if they were pregnant or not. When I was very young, I was forced to participate in that, in which I had to sacrifice an infant.
And the purpose of sacrifice is to what? Is to bring you what? What are you sacrificing for?
For power.
Uh-huh. Power. And so, were you ever used? Were you ever used yourself?
I was molested. I was raped several times.
Mm-hmm. And what's your mother doing?
She's lives in the Chicago metropolitan area. She's on the Human Relations Commission of the town that she lives in, and she's an upstanding citizen. Nobody would suspect her.
What's inside? Now, what's behind door number 1?
Can't tell you. They'll kill me.
Kill you, motherfucker! I'll kill you. I'll just enjoy it better. You know the routine. What is this place?
It's a blood farming facility. Vampires decided that hunting humans on a piecemeal basis was too inefficient. Why kill your prey when you can keep them alive? Under optimal conditions, a donor can generate anywhere from 50 to 100 pints of blood. Productive.
Where do you get all these people?
They got processing centers in every major city. At any given time, there's what? 2, 3 million homeless wandering around America? They just pull them in off the streets. Nobody cares about them. We're doing this country a service, really.
Vampire final solution.
Are they aware? Do they feel anything?
They're in a chemical-induced coma. They're brain dead.
Look at this. This the future you want. What you think? They have a place for you in their future?
We don't have a choice. They're going to win. Can't you see that? He's come back. There's nothing stopping them now.
There's me. Go. You got 20 seconds. 20. Shutdown password. What is it?
Harvest.
Put it in. Let's go.
So let's see if Skidmark has anything interesting to say. I see your judgy eyes!
Yeah, very much so. Really.
I want to talk to you.
What about?
Vampires.
Yeah, what about them?
About the fact that they rule the world.
Well, it's close. It's not like what people think. They don't turn into bats. They're visible in a mirror. If you don't kill them with a wooden stake, they'll die if you shoot them just like anybody else. But what there is people that have a higher concentration of the bloodline within them. So those who have more of the concentration of the bloodline from the gods, who was aliens, by the way, that made the human race, if you got more of that concentration of the 13 bloodlines, then you are one of those. Like a
Disney,
kind of like a
Rothschild,
vampire.
Rockefeller.
Well, they like blood because they've become addicted to it for two reasons. They do eat regular food, by the way, too. They don't
absolutely natural flavors,
and they can be in the sun, but they don't like to be in the sun very long because they have more of the alien DNA. The aliens can't stand the sun. That's why they live underground. So the vampires do the same. They tend to avoid it more than a few minutes in the sun. Not feeling too hot. It's not good for them. Burns your skin easily. But they are the blue bloods. People talk about the blue bloods, and so many of the royals, like the Russian royalty, be caught
royal
bathing.
Blue. Haha,
Yeah.
coincidence.
But the Russian royalty be caught many times bathing in blood. Before it was called Russia, you know.
Absolutely.
It was bathing in blood.
Well, we can tie this into occultism and pedophilia in the normal society
that's what
today.
it is about. And what's
species on the face of this earth to be aware of evolution, to be aware that we are affecting our own evolution by everything that we do, the babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight, the babies we eat, the food.
We eat babies, we drink their blood. I'm 9 years old right now.
You know they eat babies, that is not bullshit.
Because this is how we do it, so that on Wednesdays is the most special, busiest day, special day.
Okay.
So we kill babies, we drink their blood, we eat them. But then after so the social services who are in it, they go to families, so the families who sell their children.
Yeah.
So the social services get them. They say they get them to a foster home, but they don't. They get the babies or the children, and then they get the baby, they hang it upside down, And yes, over the string. They put a string as like a circle string, tie it to the legs, hang it upside down, and then they get the knife they use for cutting the baby's head off.
Where is it this that happens?
The church, the kitchen in our church.
The kitchen.
Yeah.
Whose organs do they want? Certainly from all children, but especially the people who are 16 to 30, and their life is in jeopardy. If they're unconscious and on a ventilator, they're going to get their organs. Everybody who's called brain dead has a beating heart, circulation, and respiration. Brain death is a lie, so people don't even realize it's a lie anymore. But it's been a lie from the beginning, continues to be a lie. They invented brain death mainly to get organs, but then also so they don't waste money on treating people who aren't ever going to get a job, who are just going to live and not die. And so to see what brain death is, it's primarily a way to get organs.
That shit's take it as a joke as you want when it comes to this reality and how magical it is. But hey, from the little stuff that y'all do see and the stuff that they project to y'all through these films and TV shows, take that shit how y'all want to. I'm not speaking for, me personally, I'm only speaking for myself. Whatever y'all experience in your own personal reality. But hey, the ones that y'all may know of, they show y'all in these movies.
13 bloodlines that run the world. Look up. This is not even no theory, y'all. You can look up the 25 banks that own everything. Nigga, everything? Nigga, everything. And we feel like we're doing something because, we find out, who Rockefeller is, and, we find out who the Rothschilds are. And we like, man, figured it out. No. All of them are just puppets. You think the government and the politicians are puppets? Or even the Illuminati's puppets? It's something much darker behind all of that shit. It doesn't matter if somebody calls you crazy. It really doesn't. At this point, the shit that's finna happen, the shit that they finna do, you think people calling you crazy is the worst that could happen? You got two different types of people. You got the people that are like, that doesn't make sense. Like, explain that to me. You got people like that. Don't turn those people away. And then you got some people that are just like, this is stupid, you fucking idiot, this is dumb. Like, don't even smack them people. Like, it's a waste of time. They're angry because they can't even express themselves. They don't have the vocabulary or the knowledge to express themselves. If you let yourself become entangled with those people, then you're just letting the same negative parasitic entity feed off of your energy and siphon off your energy that's using them with trolls like
the Blades and other people speaking to other people, and listen, tune your ears in to what you're listening to. Most definitely what you're seeing on these big, huge ass black mirrors that a lot of people be watching, and these little ones too. But these people is evil's an understatement. Trust me. And I guess if some of the celebrities is getting it from, the younger crowd, and they get put off of it, and they got the conscious mind to do that shit themselves, so they lead to the surgery, I guess. But hey, it's either they really found the youth type shit, or it's still the normal surgery shit that they've been doing a lot, this whole entire time. And y'all know that shit's in the full effect with the bodies and breasts and everything. They can change your whole shit up. They can change your whole shit up when it comes to plastic surgery. But yeah, dyeing your skin and all that shit. Now look, yeah, they show y'all in these. They show y'all in these shows and these movies, but that's just some of the ones that, you know, I guess they throw out there for some people to chase, the conspiracy theories or whatever you want to call it. But hey, y'all see how she popping out, right? Y'all see how these celebrities be looking younger, right? As far as I know, you don't you only start to get wrinkled. You don't de-wrinkle. You don't age backwards. Come on. Come on, unless they're really on some gene editing type, and I'm pretty sure they do that. You know, that's already been twisted up, secret shit that been done way before I was born. So,
all right, let's walk this carefully because this is real, it's dark, and it's one of the core mechanisms keeping the inversion grid alive. What is adrenochrome, really? That's only part of the truth. The full picture is this. Open quote. Adrenochrome is a bioetheric compound created when the body is flooded with adrenaline during extreme trauma, especially in children. Close quote. In that state, where fear, pain, and despair peak simultaneously, the body releases not just a chemical, but a frequency charge. And that's what the elite are after. But the energy encoded into it, why do they harvest it? Because it extends life in their distorted, decaying vessels. It amplifies psychic capacity, allowing temporary access to fourth-dimensional control grids. It acts as a currency, a spiritual fuel traded not in dollars but in power. And in some cases, it is required to sustain hybrid or parasitic entities that cannot survive without stolen life force. The trade network, a shadow grid. The adrenochrome trade is organized, global, and ancient. It's not new, it's not random, and it is deeply embedded in every major control structure on Earth. How it moves. Children are trafficked under legitimate fronts, NGOs, orphanages, elite adoption rings. They're sent to harvesting sites, military bases, black sites, underground tunnels. Trauma is induced through ritual abuse, torture, fear conditioning. The substance is extracted, sometimes with tech, sometimes manually. It is processed and distributed like any other elite commodity. The buyers, high-level elite families, satanic ritual groups, certain interdimensional hosts or vessels, and yes, the Antarctic throne node of Yahweh's current vessel. This is the part no one wants to hear. Open quote. It's not just backroom deals in dark alleys. It's systematized, sanitized, hidden in plain sight. Close quote. There are hidden supply chains within legitimate organizations, encoded shipments disguised as medical cargo, offshore transactions routed through shell corporations and NGOs, and deep involvement from factions of intelligence agencies. And then there's the astral layer, where the fear energy of victims...
Yeah, there's some real deal vamps out there. For real. You know, don't take the stuff that they show y'all. Don't take that don't take that lightly at all. At all. But hey, I've been wanting to cover this, and I don't know, maybe this makes sense to some people, but hey, these people, they're not even people. To me personally, I don't think they're people. I think they're something that's way... saying their minds are dark is an understatement. Their mind, man, the ones that really in control, their minds are beyond evil. And they do whatever they want at all costs. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit at all. But, you know, that's for your mind. You know, not to go too crazy and too dark and too gritty with it, but just know they don't care at all. But yeah, you know, some of these people that's under those things, y'all see how they rocking, y'all see how they coming out sometimes, and yeah, maybe the adrenochrome said the name, but yeah, that adrenal, that shit's still going down, which I'm pretty sure it is, or it's the normal It's the normal. It's the normal hack and slash, hack and slash that them motherfuckers be doing. So yeah, but hey, had to come here real quick and give y'all a banger, a video. I do miss y'all. I love y'all a lot. Yeah, we didn't gain a little bit, you know. Thanks for the new followers. Love y'all, and yeah. There's a lot of things going on. You know, you just gotta stay focused and enjoy the journey, no matter what. Keep your circle, you know, small, and always, baby, always. Push the light, always. This your boy, S.I. Rico, rate, comment, and sizz up. I'll catch you on the next one about whatever. I'm out. Peace, 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 right? Peace.